Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back into the Nexus Gaming Series. My name is Bahamut. We find ourselves here in our Heroic Division matchup with Bronze6 in the blue. Danny on the Joanna, Secret will be on the Imperius, Mark is going to be on the Cassia, Ferret on the Stukov, and Kyra, I think is actually the pronunciation for that one, is on the Nazebo. Over in the red, we've got Baby Makers. Deshbul's going to be on the Stitches. Deadwish will be on the Zeratul. Freckle Bob on the Malfurion. Paper Tanks on the Hanzo. And Marbuckle playing the Leoric. Get into mid lane, check out that level 1, and see what our first engagement will be looking like. As a reminder, we got Baja Ross coming up this Sunday, and we also have the Baja Ross raffle still happening as well. So if you'd like to get your raffle tickets in, well, you can get those subs in as well. And don't forget, it's September. All that good shit. Now that we've done all the plugging that we possibly need to, I think we can go ahead and start checking out the actual engagement, as there was a little bit of a wait for the wave to step into the lane. I think it's also because they want to make sure that Nazebo is going to be having a little bit of a, the friendly team will have something to block all the Stitches hooks, or at least a Stitches hook. Having that minion wave and playing within it is a very smart tactic to avoid getting pulled out and potentially gank bursted by the enemy side. You've got that Malfurion with the, Emerald Dreams at level 1, so this chain CC off of just that root is really devastating, and then the burst potential from Zeratul and the heavy hitter like Hanzo can really chunk something like the Nazebo or even this Cassia, but we'll see how things work out. Also, to keep in mind, we have double blinds out from the Cassia and the Joanna on their baseline abilities, so some of the Zeratul auto attack damage is going to be a little difficult. And keep in mind, he is going Shadow Hunter at level 1, and that blind means that he actually will not get the cooldown reduction, because if the basic attack does not actually connect, you are not getting your cooldown. That is the mechanic in the game. Shamelessly plugging is the best. I mean, I gotta. Whoa, well, matches can be scheduled this early? No. This is, we're checking out. These are matches from, yesterday. We might jump to some other days, but right now there was a few uncasted games from yesterday, so we're checking them out. How you doing today, Zergy? Good to see you. Checking out Secret and Marbuckle in the bottom lane, still 1v1ing. Imperius does have some decent damage into this Leoric. Leoric can also self-sustain pretty well, but I think he's going to need a couple more talents to be able to do so. He does have this Oisin Renewal at level 1, and it does have a long cooldown, but keep in mind, you also have the Regeneration Globes reducing this cooldown by 20 seconds. It's a big chunk of time off of that self-sustain for Marbuckle. Back in the top lane, we will see Danny and Kyra grabbing some more stacks for said Nazebo 33 and rising. Those spiders, the Widowmakers at level 1, sitting at 10 out of the 100 necessary. I thought a few more might have actually bit on the Stitches, but it's not the case. I think it was focused onto the minion wave, as Deadwish and Marbuckle mop up mid lane, and the rotations, as I mentioned, continue between both sides. A nice, solid macro play from either team. No real aggressive brawls or scuffles to be had, and also good timing on a lot of these camps. I like that Stukov grabs this camp right now for the top lane, and this will allow the friendly team on Bronze6 to be able to clear out the opposing side siege camp. It does get some siege through the top lane, one of the towers being dropped down below 50%, but it's not that much, and now the opposing side has the pressure. Bronze6 putting pressures into Baby Makers, as this will be top lane needing to be cleared by Deadwish, and the objective phase is up and available. Let's see how things work out. Let's check out some APM for this as well. Everyone loves APM. You doing well? You're just chilling? Oh, well, glad to have you hanging out with us, my friend. Danny trying to step in. A little bit of poke out from Paper Tanks on the Hanzo. Does have that fortification camp as well. Could utilize that when the brawl does break out, but the Zeratul does need to clear things out in top lane before anything like that can happen. Imperius being forced back to Hearth. He did need mana and HP, so Marbuckle doing a phenomenal job of pressuring this bottom lane. As we have 7 talent tiers coming through, let's swap back over to those and see what the objective phase looks like, as we have 50%, or nearly 50%, for the side of Bronze6. Baby Maker's trying to make the play, but Danny's still on the corner on this Joanna. Deadwish steps in with a little bit of a combo. That's a lot of really good damage. Phenomenal Iron Skin before the root from Malfurion can really connect. Might have actually gotten the root, but no Emerald Dreams, because that Emerald Dreams is when the root expires. So it's not like you have the root and the sleep on top of each other, so that allowed the Joanna still pop the Iron Skin and get right out of there. Cassia clearing things out on top. Keeping the experience equal, Zeratul to come match, and the objective phase, 30% and rising for Baby Makers. Gonna be a close one, I think, actually, between these two teams. So far, it's been fairly well matched. We haven't had a kill just yet, but I'm expecting a few to happen here between both these sides. I mean, you can't tell me with an Imperious Cassia, you're not gonna see some sort of dive blow up onto a single target, or even on the opposing side of things, Deshables on this Stitches for like a hook root burst from Zeratul combo. I'm expecting that from either side. We'll have to see how things do shape up. 63 stacks on the Nazeebo baseline. Root, zombie wall, doesn't connect onto the enemy side. Kyra able to pressure out the enemy team. Throws a few toads back as the objective phase being stalled out. Gonna go over to the side of Bronze6, but they don't have the Trigger up just yet. Hook out onto Ferret. Needs to back away. Pops the reactive Ballista Spores. Zeratul able to blink away. Imperious is going to pop that Molten Armor, and oh my god, he is shredding through paper tanks, but cannot step further forward. Malfurion zoning, double fortification camp out for Bronze6, and it seems like our blue team has the Trigla Protector. They will have it. And 69, very nice stacks for this Nazeebo on his Voodoo Ritual. But here come the 10 talents, and let's go ahead and cycle through the other numbers as always. A little bit of siege through mid lane. Trigla Protector falling quite quickly here from the damage of the opposing side. Bronze6 looking to open up this top lane fort front gate, take out that well as well, making sure that their lane sustain on the Baby Maker side is going to be a little more difficult for this objective phase, and that is, I would say, one of the main goals of this first Trigla Protector is grabbing that well through the top lane. Any other siege is just kind of consolation prize as well, because really getting rid of that well is just such an important factor, and the Trigla Protector will be taken down. Hook onto Marbuckle, the friendly hook right there. Deadwish just pushing up the bottom lane a little bit. Tends through Gorge Stitches. We do have Hanzo with the Dragon Strike. Zeratul's Might of the Nerazim, so we're going to be seeing a lot of dip diving and dodging from said Zeratul. We have been seeing a lot more of this, which I'm surprised by. Wrath of Angiers for Imperious. This is not the first Imperious game we've seen this, so looking for that single target grab. Maybe that will interrupt the potential Gorge, but either way, Ball Lightning. Oh my god, a massive Dragon Strike. Hanzo's going to find the double kill into Nazeebo and Cassia. Deadwish putting pressure onto Ferret. There was a Gorge on the Secret. Wrath of Angiers will grab Hanzo. Just a little Sky Suplex. Secret can't 1v5, and it is going to be a solid triple kill for the members of Baby Makers, and that actually will be the first 3 kills of the game. Deshables and Deadwish need to push up this top lane and find some sort of value off of that team fight. But the issue right now is death timers are low. We've already got the Nazeebo and Cassia coming back into lanes. This is going to yield, though, a solid level in favor for the members of Baby Makers. What can they do with this solid level lead, as well as a little bit of time in top? They get the fort front gate, not even the whole thing. They get the tower and the gate. No well to be taken down, but another team fight or maybe some pressure in the lane could yield that siege they need. 13 talent here, half a level away for Baby Makers, and we'll continue to see Deadwish and friends rotate around the map, and the macro will be out. Marbuckle soaking up and making sure that any sort of lane push is mitigated. Doing a phenomenal job of just being in the proper lane all the time. Like, that's the biggest thing right now, is when your friendly team is splitting to all these different camps, it's like, where do I go? Where's my priority once I finish up in this mid lane? Do I go top to help everyone out and team fight, where it's the 13 talent tier advantage? Or do I continue to just siege out through these lanes and pull in the experience? And I like this call right now from Marbuckle. Gonna see a Wraith walk in onto Secret. This is Entomb available. It will go out onto Secret, and this is Wrath of Angiers used as a disengage tool to dash out of the Entomb through the gate and to safety. Interesting play. I've never seen that before. Mark gonna get dove on by Deadwish, getting chunked quite heavily. Singularity Spike. Hanzo has that sustained poke damage, landing a lot of those storm bows and scattered arrows. There was a Gorge on to the Nazeebo. It will expire. Malfurion with the Tranquility Ball Lightning from Cassia coming out. Dragon Strike, not gonna have the right angle onto that one. Marbuckle trying to get away. No Wraith Walk. Big mop, and can't clean things up. Marbuckle does go down, but out of everyone on the friendly team to go down, Leorc is probably the best loss in this engagement because he can cheat time and respawn a little bit faster, as well as respawning in the mix on the battlefield. Already back to about 50% of their death timer. And let's go check on the Zeratul, who did finish the Shadowhunter at level 1. doing really good on that one. So they have those extra blinks. There's the scatter arrow already done for the Hanzo as well. 11 stacks on the Cassia, 25 for the Joanna. So Joanna's healing for 30% of her HP over 5 seconds. Nazebo almost done with the Spiders, the Widowmakers at level 1, and the baseline stacking Voodoo Ritual is going to be 123. But right now we've been watching the 1v1 in bottom, and Deadwish comes in, gets the last auto, and that's a solid 1v1 respected, and Zeratul finds the win in that. That's a really big win. I'm a little surprised that the Imperi stuck around. Maybe he was expecting to land a little bit more Valorous brand marks, potentially, and be able to heal off of that. I'm curious as to why the Imperi stuck around for so long. Kyra in mid lane is going to get caught out. There's going to be an arrow from Hanzo. Ice Block mitigating the vast majority of that damage. Good play from the Nazebo to just ice block that right there, and the hook from Stitch is almost connecting, but it wasn't actually. It did not land, unfortunately. So we wait to see who is going to be able to control point B. It should go over the side of Babymakers, but they are delaying a little bit, clearing out waves, continuing to soak, and looking for that 16 talent here over the enemy side. We're peeking around the map to see what the setup's going to be looking like, and it is going to be that 16. So I think it is Bronze6 just respecting the enemy team's talent tier advantage, and Nazebo's just like, I'm going to continue to soak. We're going to get to 20. I'm going to have my stacks done, and it will be the team fights, easy GG in our favor. Hook goes out into Joanna. Gorge will connect as well. Oh, the zombie wall. Joanna's still put on the far side of the wall, and Tomb from Leorc will connect as well, but Leorc is going to get silenced, and he will go down. Danny getting chunked by the core shots. Hook over the wall. Danny in a really rough spot now. Condemn actually triggers the fort back onto this Joanna, and it's going to be a trade 1-for-1. Huge Celestial charge from Secret. I think they actually tried to use Wrath of Engineers, but you can see it's on a 10-second cooldown. Hook in onto Secret once again. Decibels with these hooks are just way too on point. Ball Lightning comes out from Cassia. Huge arrow from Hanzo shreds into the Imperius, and the Zeratul helping out quite heavily, and Deadwish just cleaning up this team fight. This can be... Oh my god. The root... Oh, I can't believe that the Nazebo got away right there. Deadwish double blinks in and goes for the kill. Solid
Quadra kill
in favor for the side of Babymakers. They are running through this map and just controlling the enemy team. I'm blown away by the Stitches play. It's really good Stitches play. The hooks are on point. They're it feels like it's just the hooks are exactly where they need to be. Homing hooks, if you will. But really good play so far from Decibels on said Stitches. We're going to continue to see what Babymakers are able to do as they have second Triglove of the game, control point B Triglove, and the siege through the top lane, or at least siege priority. Gonna have the Stitches get out. Leoric jumps in. Stitches, I think, maybe offering a little more threat with that Gorge, as well as some slam and some slow. I'm just waiting to see. I'm waiting to see what this Stitch is going to do. It's just going to be Triglove Protectors slapping its way through the top lane fort. This will confirm fort through top. But what else is it going to be, Grad? Are you going to be moving in through mid, or are you going to be going into bottom lane? Bottom lane's already opened up, and it is the more prioritized lane, in my opinion, when it comes to the next objective, or potentially ending the game. Secret getting chunked by Deadwish. I think the Singularity Spike... I think it did hit. Deadwish considering. He's getting those auto attacks in for the cooldown reduction. Throws the Singularity Spike. It will connect onto Secret. Getting those autos onto the sidewall because of that Shadow Hunter level 1. They want those cooldowns. And Deadwish kind of sitting in a really comfortable spot. Kyra comes in to swap out this Imperius. I like that play. Good rotation. Now Deadwish putting the pressure onto the Nazebo. Will not land the Singularity Spike. I know we have a Triglove Protector, but what does a Triglove Protector really do? What is it really going to do, huh? It's gonna waffle around a mid lane. And that's going to be it for now. That was more fun to watch that Zeratul Imperius brawl out for a second. Joanna did pop the Blessed Shield. Danny trying to make a play. There's a huge Entomb from Leoric. Tower shots are raining in, but that rain is going to also be a giant dragon. Scatter arrow from Hanzo connects onto Stukov. Huge condemn from Danny. Will get the counter play set up. Fended from Cassia will connect onto Malfurion and find a double kill. It's a good trade for the members of Bronze 6. as they are able to take down 2 of the enemy side, only losing 1, but Danny gets hooked in by Decibels. There's a slam on the ground. No, it was just the auto. Zeratul comes in with the necessary damage. I cannot believe the turn of events, and it is going to be actually a trade, 2 for 2, but Paper Tanks wants to make a play. Mark is going to get hit with the hook. Protection status with that Fend at level 16, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, no, excuse me. It's going to be the War Matron at level 13. Really good dive ability. Paper Tank's living on a just sliver of HP, and the damage over time from Nazeebo. The spiders! The spiders are assassinating people left and right. Celestial charging from Imperius, an ice block from Cairo. Buy some time. Marbuckle gonna Wraith walk away. The spiders are coming. Marbuckle, you gotta run. The spiders will take it down. It's not gonna be enough time. Deadwish actually blinks into the zombie wall. The spiders are gonna be there. Deadwish needs to get away from these. The spiders are gonna be juked onto the fort. And I cannot believe what a crazy back and forth. I identify with Bronze6. Me too, bud. Me too. I too am a very high-skilled player. Yes, yes, yes. I identify with all of these players. Nazeebo, 174 stacks right now, and Deadwish is able to blink out of any sort of well, potential kill, because if that Celestial Charge connected, I think there would have been enough damage. And 177, I assume Vile Infection. I don't think we see the upgrade for Gargantuan. I really hope we don't. Take your... Why are we... Take it. Take the talent. Why? Why do you do this? Huh? What are you holding out for? Okay. All right. Well, it's an important choice. I guess it is. Do I go for the talent that makes me have a lot of damage, or do I go for the talent that makes my Gargantuan do other Gargantuan things? I don't know. Entomb from Leoric will connect on to Secret. There's a nice Celestial Charge out of there. Leoric did not go for the Buried Alive. Gonna be that Burning Despair on the Spectrals. Nazeebo, take the talent! Time to misclick Fury of the Storm. Please, God, no. 193's more and more stacks. They did it!
Take control of it.
Okay. Alright. They're the Nazeebo player, not me. So let's continue into this. Control point C available, and it's being charged up by Bronze6. The Baby Makers looking to step into this as the Leoric and Zeratul are in mid lane trying to put pressure on the Secret. That's a lot of damage. Okay, okay, okay. Wrath of Angiris will be procced right there. Marbuckle gonna Wraith walk away, gets away from those spiders of Zeratul. Danny, though, trying to intercept Marbuckle. Marbuckle just gonna try and steal a little bit of HP. Can the Leoric actually do this? No. There's a big rotation out from the enemy team, and Bronze6 do find themselves the kill into Leoric, but he's already cheating death once again. Mark just gonna get pressure applied by the Zeratul. I thought he was gonna continue to dive onto him. Marbuckle cheating that death, as I mentioned. In bottom lane, minions coming through, getting in some decent damage, and things seem a little chaotic for the members of Bronze6. Deadwish, oh! Not able to get far enough away from the ball lightning, and things are actually falling apart for Baby Makers. Maybe. Just me. I feel like I feel like this Nazeebo hasn't even pushed the button. I feel like they haven't even used this bad medicine. I'm just saying. 215 stacks, I don't think they've even done it once. Mr. Furious. Also, CMM, how you doing, bud? Hey, Eddie, good to see you. Sorry, I missed a little few of you in chat. Sorry about that. Regardless, Leoric is going to Wraith walk out. He does have the ominous Wraith and Royal Focus, so he's got that damage reduction also, and the cooldown reduction as well. Control point C, Triglaw Protector does go over to the side of Bronze6. Are they going to be able to turn things around? This has looked like a Baby Makers game through and through, and we really got to see how does this actual objective phase go, because things were looking good for the red team for the vast majority of the game. What changed it? Was it 16s? Was it 20s? Was it the bad medicine? I'm not sure. Still doesn't push that bad medicine. Huge arrow from Hanzo's. Leoric is in the back line. Kyra's going to be split from the friendly team. Leoric trying to eat a little bit of that death, but Leoric does go down to the auto attack of Stukov. Triglav Protector just piloted by the Imperius as Deadwish is going to be able to tap well and get away. A little bit of Hanzo agility over the wall. Paper Tank's trying to back off right now. The keep does go down. A little root from Malfurion slows down the enemy side. Deadwish trying to get into the back line, trying to put pressure onto this Stukov as I think he misses the massive shove. Yeah, it is on cooldown. There's a Gorge on to the Nazebo. Hanzo rips an arrow, zoning the enemy team. Danny gonna get rooted by the Malfurion. The core shielding has fallen, and so is the HP. Let's check out the APM as Deadwish is trying to put the pressure onto Ferret. Does find the kill. The core shielding is falling. The Triglav Protector has the damage. It's looking like this game is gonna go over to the side of Bronze6, and yes, they will take it. GG, well played. Still think the Nazebo's... Still think Nazebo's talent was a bad choice. I didn't push the button once. I don't think they actually bad medicine was used one time. I don't actually even think they used it. I only see that talent being useful in a quick match when your team volunteers you as frontline. The ultimate flex not needing your 20. I never saw this number drop down, but I wasn't just staring at it, so who knows. It is a really good talent, but I am still salty. I wanted Vile Infection stacks. I wanted Vile Infection. I'm a salty trash. Here's a Storm player, okay? John had 55 stacks on Laws of Hope. Jeez. Like it against Stitches Hook and against Zeratul? Well, crazy. There was a Zeratul and a Stitches in this game. Wait a minute. Are you just talking about this game? Alrighty. I don't think I showed you stats. There you go. Stats if you want them. Alrighty. Who is ready for God of War tomorrow? I am so excited to play more God of War tomorrow. I'm gonna turn on my PlayStation after stream tonight and make sure everything's all updated. I am really excited to play more God of War. That game is just, it's beautiful, it's fun. I can lose hours in that game. So let's update our score. The team score will be Bronze6 with 1 game in our best of 3 series. Store this. All right, players on the right sides. Is there a Nazebo? Can we do a little Nazebo bet? No, there's no Nazebo. All right. This is going to be a good game. This is going to be a really fun game. Oh, no Nazebo ban either. Interesting. All right. Cassia out-soaked Nazebo. Really? I didn't even notice that. I did not even see that. Krazi. I'm trying to think of what day I should get Taco Bell. I really want Taco Bell. I saw someone's Twitter status today and they were holding a cup of coffee and I thought it was a cup of nacho cheese sauce and I was like, I know where my brain's at 10 in the morning. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back into the Nexus Gaming Series. My name is Bahamut, and on the left-hand side, we have the members of Bronze6 in our Heroic Division matchup. Up 1 in the best of 3, trying to close it out in a 2-0 fashion through Dragonshire. Ferret will be on the Stukov. Danny's going to be on that Varian. Kyra's going to be on the Li Ming, Secret on the Imperius, and Mark on the Junkrat. Over in the red, we have got the members of Baby Makers trying to take us to a map number 3 through Dragonshire. Frecklebob on this Malfurion, Decibels on the Stitches. Deadwish playing the Zarya. We've got Paper Tanks on the Vala, and we got Marbuckle on the Balog, Olaf, and Eric. Let's get those level 1s and see what our first engagement will look like. So far, we're going into a Olaf build at the start. Olaf gains 20% bonus maximum health. Every 5 seconds, Olaf gains physical armor. Stores up to 2 charges. Okay. Olaf the tank. Olaf's going to be in top lane. Eric is going to be zooming around the map, I would assume. And we usually have Balog floating around in mid lane. That's typically kind of the setup that I would expect with this Dragonshire. And then a hard push through bottom lane with the hyper carry Vala. Now, Vala did go Creed of the Hunter. This is a Gambit. Oh my god, she almost lost one of the stacks already. This is a Gambit, Mortgage, Lone Talent, however you want to call it. It is one of those talents that as you die, you lose the benefits of it. Not, well, I mean, there's no dying in game. Ah, you know what? There's Alarak. There's Alarak's level 13. Or when your friendly, Pure Malice, when your friendly members die, you gain, what's it called? Sadism.
Take control of the shrine.
Pizza, what's up? Oh, I'm so sorry. Balog goes down to Li Ming in mid lane. Pizza, good to see you. How is my Thursday? My Thursday is going very well. Glass? I think that's how you say your name. Good to see you. Thanks for coming by. Buttspot, by the way, Buttspot is officially back. Ladies and gentlemen, Buttspot is out of jail.
Capture the shrine.
There is no more jail for Buttspot. We've got the best bot back. Eric goes down because I'm talking about Buttspot. Marbuckle in top lane may lose their Olaf, depending. No, they're not going to. Mid lane, Marbuckle continues to throw out some swords. Yes, very good swords. Bottom lane, pressure going to be coming through. So just really quickly, the Creed of the Hunter, you get the 20% bonus attack speed. Every death reduces that bonus attack speed by 5%. So we'll keep that in mind as the game does go on. Right now, there's a hook onto Ferret. There's a very in charge taunt going in onto Paper Tanks. Needs to back away. He's getting chunked quite heavily. They're trying to kind of get in position. I saw 1 HP. I saw 1 HP, Paper Tanks. I'm pushing the clip button on that one. Paper Tanks literally had 1 HP. I know you saw it, chat. Thank you. Thank you. I pushed the clip button on that one because holy shit. That was insane. Hook out from Stitches. That is the first 1 HP I've ever noticed. Like, that's crazy. Sorry. Could you? Oh my god. Imagine being on the side of Bronze6 and watching back this VOD and they're just like, wait, they literally had 1 HP. Literally 1 HP. Oh. Dragonite in mid lane going to be getting a little football kick, a savage charge, if you will, onto the Imperius, and we're going to be seeing the fort front gate go down. This is one of the benefits of having your Vikings, because Vikings, you can still have 2 Vikings in top soaking up, 1 Viking in Dragonite, and the rest of your friendly team still putting pressure in through the bottom lane. This Malfurion root system, this Malfurion rooting is going to be really, really annoying because they can basically, for now, utilize the front gate as a kind of a funnel for the enemy team, so just throwing those roots into that center area. Much like how, you know, you throw a Junkrat, Concussion Mine, or a Lurking Arm from Stukov, you can zone out the enemy team fairly easily with that. So, great job from Marbuckle, though, I will say in the top lane, up against this Imperius, just making sure they're microing these I was going to say zombies, microing these Vikings around. Dear Lord, I don't know why I wanted to keep saying Vikings. I never see 1 HP because I always die overkill of 1 HP. Seriously, I've had like overkill like 7. Li Ming coming in for the reset city, and I said that Marbuckle's doing a phenomenal job. The Li Ming heard me and said, no. Let me show you what I can do as a Li Ming. And double kill, well, it's a Viking kill, so it's only quarter kill, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Let's double check that math on that one. 4 Viking deaths, 1 kill, that makes sense. Bottom lane, we will be seeing the camp grabbed by Baby Makers as the Vikings are slowly respawning. The nice thing for Marbuckle is the death timers are very low, so they can still continue to get those Vikings back into lane faster. Once we hit that 10 talent, I'm assuming we should be seeing play again from the Vikings. Don't want to upset that one Twitch viewer who didn't like the way I talked, but said I could talk any way I wanted to. Get those sweet resets on Viking kills? Absolutely. I've had Overkill 0 before. Oh my god, Jimmy. That'd be so tilting. I'd be so tilted by that. Actually, I don't know if I'd be more tilted by that or by 1. I think I'd be more tilted by 1. Baylog does go down to the Imperius in the top lane. Camp being cleared out inside lane, but the fight is breaking out down here. The lane being opened up by Vala and friends, keeping that hatred up. And 42 stacks for the Vala. She's about to hit one of those 1% hatred damage bonus stacks. So she'll have in 8 more autos onto an enemy hero. She'll have the hatred bonus damage going up by 1%.
Take hold of the shrine.
We'll keep you up to date on those as the game does progress. What I do want to go ahead and check out right now is some of that soak, damage, and healing. Check out what it's looking like for these players. As we have the top lane held by Secret. God, Li Ming 34,000 damage, but the Vikings with... Sorry, I swapped the siege and hero damage. I'm like, I'm sorry, how do the Vikings have 40,000 heroic damage? Like, I was like, that can't be right. No, the Vikings have more like 5,000 heroic damage. That's a little more on point. Either way, we can see the experience breakdown as well right now. Vikings with 8,000, nearly 9,000 experience for the friendly team. Li Ming with nearly 6,000. We're going to round up on some of those numbers. It's just easier to read out. As we look at some of our 10 talent tiers popping up across the top of the screen, it is going to be a Gorge onto the Varian. They won't make it into the fort front gate area. Riptire from the Junkrat bops a few enemy members around. Danny very low, does go down to the Nexus forces, and that is going to be a kill on Devarian. Viking in mid lane, ready for the Dragonite, but bottom lane needs to be regained, or the Moonshrine needs to be recaptured. And can Imperius get this top back in time? Marbuckle gonna run this Eric around, and there's no way Marbuckle goes for this in mid lane. Yeah, they see the Li Ming, but the pressure through bottom lane continues, and Li Ming either will have to leave mid to go help out the friendly team or give up this bottom lane fort, in my opinion at least. I think the sustained damage from Paper Tanks is enough, but Paper Tanks needs to be careful with some of those multi-shots not to overspray past the fort into the enemy team, which would give back or retarget onto them. Top lane, we do have Li Ming coming in, trying to blink onto Marbuckle. There's going to be a reset for Li Ming. Marbuckle running the Eric around on the point, does have that that Eric the Swift, so permanently increase Eric's base movement speed by 10%. As long as Eric's moving, he heals for 52 HP per second. In the mid lane, we had the Vikings play it again, and in bottom lane, Vala does go down. That is going to be 1 stack of her Gambit, Mortgage, Lone Talent going down, so she only has 15% bonus attack speed. Bavarian gonna get Hook Gorge. Is it enough time to get over the wall? Yes! Varian's on the far side. Protection status, by the way, from the shield wall at level 10, but the tower shots snipe Varian once again. So far, the Nexus Force is a little too OP. Marbuckle in mid lane gonna go down to the Li Ming. Li Ming finding good combos on these Vikings as the Vikings are trying to put pressure onto Secret through the top lane. Looking into the bottom lane right now, Deshbles and Frecklebob on the point, getting that channel back over to the side of Babymakers. And over in the top lane, we miss an Eric going down. He was trying to put some pressure onto Secret, or at least be that annoying little busy bee that Eric can be. He's so swift, he's so brave. Solid, sorry. Oh yeah, the explosion zone in front of the gate right there was really good earlier. Hey KPB, good to see you, bud. Hope you're having a great day. Actually, Chest Looter, that would be a really good skin for the Vikings if they ever actually did skins again in this game. Taunt onto the Stitches. I mean, we just had an event around Overwatch skins, so I would love to see like zombie, some zombie skins for some heroes. That'd be cool. Some zombie Vikings. Something, you know, another Pajamather. Oh, you know, it'd be great if we got a Halloween event. That would be killer. I would love a Halloween event. Sorry. I know. These things probably won't exist, blah, 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 but still. Nice virulent reaction from the Stukov to buy a little bit of time. Vala comes through with the Rain of Vengeance, trying to find the damage onto Danny. Danny's trying to back away, and Danny is going to be chunked. But, hey, a trade. Oh, no, the Vikings. They almost tried to play it again in the top lane, but Secret had the kill. And this bottom lane has a little bit of life left on the fort. Paper Tanks and Deshbles should be able to take that down without any contest. Mid lane, the Vikings play it again, actually this time, and they'll spin to win, clear things out.